Hey everybody, it's Matt from Britical Saiyans here, and today I'm going to show you Vegito. For those who cannot remember what this guy does, or you're newer to the game and have no idea, so it's got a tournament where each of your Son Gokus and Vegeta in all areas are red, blue, and green. So your deck, energy, life, and yeah, drop. You get my point. And then he's got an auto of when he attacks, you can place up to one card from top of your deck into a drop. If it's a red card, he gains 5k. And because he's an all-style leader, his awakening is draw 2 cards. And then we flip him over, and he's got the same tournament as the unawakened side. Except his auto now is he attacks, he draws a card, and then if if your drop has 10 or more total of Son Goku or Vegeta, he gains additional 5k and double strike. So you can have, like, say 2 Goku and then 8 Vegeta or whatever. Just any combination, doesn't really matter, as long as it adds up to the 10. And then we'll go as usual, starting off with the extra cards. So we've got two unending awakening words. So pay 1 red, counter attack, so you negate attack, and then if your leader's a red Saiyan, which obviously Vegito is, it gains 5k per turn. And then we've got After-Image Technique. Filling up the drop is really easy in this deck, so you will get sparking off so quickly and easily. So quickly, yeah, I should do it quite quickly actually. And you'll see why later in deck profile. So counter attack, it doesn't actually negate the attack, it just choose up to 1 of your cards against 40k power, and then you minus your opponent's thing by 10k. About 1 of their battle cards by 10k, so you're just gaining loads of power. So if they want to combo up, sure, and because there's a sparking one, you can activate it without having open energy. You can just take a life. And then we got 2 Denial of Hope. So this is a counterplay that came in on set 7. So if your leader card is red, so obviously Vegito is, if the battle card your opponent is playing has 20k power or less, it is placing in his drop area instead of being played. So it stops autos from going off because it technically didn't hit the board. And then we got 3 Senzu Bean. I'm actually just going to swap that around a second because we got the pretty one on top then. So Senzu Bean, pay 1 blue, activate battle, choose up to 1 of your cards against 5k, and then you get to have 2 energy back. And then we got 1 familial bonds. So it's got a tournament which makes it got desire, but then it's activate main if your leader card is red, which again obviously we are. You choose up to 1 red Saiyan, because Vegito's effect turns them all red. Well, all your Gokus of Vegeta's red, you have all of those as targets. You get entry cost of 3 or less with 15 power or less from gotta find out because I didn't actually end up playing it. Where's it come from? Oh, drop area. There you go. Yeah, and then you can add a Dragon Ball as well, or choose up to 2 Dragon Balls, but we don't use any in this deck, so it's literally just there as a revival card. And then we've got 1 off strategies of Universe 7 as well. It's just an activate main, pay nothing, all your red Saiyans gain barrier until the end of the opponent's next turn. So you're bored, basically, because of the Vegito effect. So it's a really nice little card to be in there. And then for the 1 drops, so this is the battle cards now. We just got 4 copies of the Kind Saiyan Son Goku. So this is from set 1. And so also when you play him, you look at the top 7, you add a blue Son Goku. But again, because Vegito, all your Gokus, even the red ones or green ones, become blue. So you can search them. Wonderful, isn't it? Oh god, there's more 2-drops than I thought there was. Okay, so for the 2-drops, yeah, do it that way. Right, so the super combo choice for this deck was the Master Roshi. So this is your sparking one. If you got 5 or more in the drop, you can activate this for the 10k. 10k you get anyway. Sparking bit lets you draw. And because obviously for Vegito mills, getting 5 is really quick and easy. The next card, no, we'll do it this way around actually. Right, so next cards even are a bit of a, as the name will say, we got 4 copies of Saiyan Duo Son Goku and 4 copies of Saiyan Duo Vegeta. Kind of have to run these as a 4 of each, purely because of the effects. So we'll do the Goku first. So it's got a pertinent. If Saiyan Duo Vegeta is in play in your battle area, he gains 9k. Vegeta, exactly the same pertinent at top. No it isn't. No it is. He's on the second pertinent for this time round. So his second pertinent is he gains the 9k. And then the Goku's auto is when you play this card, you may choose 1 card from your hand and place it in a drop area. If you do, you choose 1 of the Vegeta from your deck and play it in rest. And then from your and then you wait for your deck, you shuffle. Does it say deck and drop of it? Yeah, deck or drop area. So you can get it from drop area as well if you want to do, and then if you wait for your deck, you shuffle. The Vegeta, his pertinent is while this card is in play, you can't play non-Vegito battle cards. Did I cheat with that in the game then? No, okay, that's fine now. And then his auto is when you play this card, you choose up to 1 of your blue energy and switch it to active mode. So Vegito means you can untap any of your energy. And then we got 3 copies of Ready Stand Son Goku. This is just block a barrier. It's a way to keep a Goku on the board to set up for your Union Batoras because of having the barrier. And then for the last of the 2 drops, it's just Bundle of Curiosity, so it's a 2-drop 10k draw a card. I know there's quite a few one-offs, but it's the way it happened. So into the 3 drops, and I feel like I'm being stared at right now. So we got there we go. 2 copies of Vegeta, I can't even pronounce the rest of that, and Martyr, I don't know what the second word is. I'll ask Jonah, he's here.
Okay. Penitent Martyr.
Yeah, so I got the Martyr bit right. So yeah, 3 drop, he's got 20k power, auto, sparking 3. At the end of your turn, you place him in the drop area, and then you choose all of your opponent's battle cards and return them to their owner's hands. So, yay, clear a board, but it says choose, so barriers sits down and goes, but yeah. And then we got 2 of the Agent Destruction Vegeta. So, because obviously this is a Vegeta, yeah, straight up Vegeta card, you don't have to worry about anything. So, it's red, but it's also a blue-green. But anyway, so he costs 3, 2 of being red. He has an auto of when you play this card, you choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with 25 power or less and KO. I wish I saw that in the game and killed that blooming GT Goku, the one at 25k. But then he's got a really nice other effect. So he's an activate main. Once per turn, you pay 1 blue and 1 colorless. But with the, again, Vegito leader, it doesn't matter. You can just pay 2 green if you wanted to, and it still do the effect. Because they count. And if your leader card is red, he gains 10k and double strike and dual attack for duration. So I really wish I saw that against you in a game. I think I ended up charging. And then we've got, yeah, 3 double shot. So it's pay 1 for the 10k combo. but when you combo this at the end of the battle, it comes into play rest. As you saw, if you watch the game, you'll see Jonah going, I'm gonna draw during your turn. And then we got one off Conrad's Combined Son Goku. So, if I remember correctly, this came in that Heroes and Villains expansion thing, wasn't it? When he first introduced Overrealm before the set. Yeah. Okay, so I am right on that. So, also, when you play this card, you look at the top 7 cards from the top of your deck, you choose up to 1 blue Vegito card from among them with an energy cost of 3 or less and play it in rest mode. Then place the remaining cards at the bottom of the deck in any order. So, it's just a way of getting another Vegito onto the board. By the looks of it, the only targets are the double shots. So, don't bank on it too much, but it's just a way to get, so you can have 2 on the board, the Goku and Vegeta to do the union. So if it happens, it's great. Oh, I'm so sorry. Should never have Domino's Pizza, is what it does to me. So we're actually into another new card now. This was from the anniversary box. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, the Red Vegito only got 1 card support and it was this. Whereas the other one, the green one, got so much more love. Come on, the 1 cost extra card should have been for this and not it. This deserves the love. So it's 4 drop, pay 1 red, but you don't use it as a playable card, you use it for its activate main. If you pay 1, so you place this card in your drop area from your hand. If your leader card is a Vegito card, you choose up to 1 Son Goku and 1 Vegeta in your deck or drop area. If your energy costs are 2 or less, negate their skills, play them. Actually, I just realised. Yeah, the only targets are Goku's, there's no Vegetas. Yeah. So you can get Goku's basically, you get a Goku out of it. Oh yeah, the duo. I forgot about that. My bad. Yeah, okay. So you got the duo. Don't know where they go to. Yeah, 2 negate the skills, and then you play them in rest mode, so that's a way to set up your Union Batora for 1 energy, and then you can pay the Union Batora cost. You can't play non-Vegeta battle cards for the duration of the turn, and at the end of the turn, place all battle cards played in the battle area by the skill into the owner's drop area. So you just need to Batora them away and straight into a Vegito, basically. Which is good because it only costs 1 to do, and your Vegitos cost 5 to do. Or 3 to do, if you want to do the 5 drop 1, but we'll see that in a second. The next 4 drop card is 2 copies of At All Costs Vegeta. So this is your Self Awakener for the deck. There is another Self Awakener, but we'll get into that as well. But this is the main one you'll use to try and Self Awaken with. So his autos, when you play him, you draw a card and you choose an energy to switch to active mode. So you effectively play him for free, but you have to play him on 4. He has an activate main. Once per turn, you choose 2 cards in your life, you add them to your hand. He gains 3k for each of your energy at a time. Then, if you have 5 more energy, you KO one of your opponent's battle cards, and he gains triple strike. So, good card. And the Self Awakening is always useful. Okay, and we got 3 copies of the Lightning Speed Vegito. So you kind of want to try and see this on the turn 3, if you can. I'll just go into what he does and then I'll show you why. So he's Union Batora for free, Son Goku and Vegeta. So you place them underneath. He's got a permanent where he can attack active battle cards. Don't know. Like, I didn't think of a scenario where that would have been useful in the game. And then auto, at the end of the battle that he attacks, you mill yourself for 10. Then you choose a choose up to 1 Vegito with 25 power or less from your drop area, evolve it on top of this, and it goes into active mode. So you can swing with it, mill your 10, and then evolve your 7 drop onto it, basically, because they've got 25k power. But I'll just show that. So really what you want to try and do, if you can, turn 2, have these out. So like, make sure you got these 2 in your hand. Turn 2, play this, get this. Hopefully they both live. Next turn, do this. And then mill your 10. And on your 10, hope you see one of these 3. So these are the 7 drop ones for the deck. There's only one off of this one, the Hyper Rush, and then we've got 2 repeated force. This is basically what I pulled back way back when. So I'll do the Hyper Rush first because this is your other Self Awakener for the deck. So it's Union Patora for 5, Son Goku Vegeta, same as the other one and the 5 drop. And then his auto is when you play this card, if the leader card is Vegito, so it doesn't matter if it's the green one, the red one, or whatever. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, place it in the opponent's hand, and place. Hang on, I've read this wrong. Play this card. Your leader cards Vegito. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, and up to one card in your opponent's hand. Place them in a drop area, then draw 2 cards. Then you may choose up to 2 cards in your life, add them to your hand. There we go. So there's your other Self Awakener if you want to have board clearance and a little bit of hand destruction. And then the other one, the repeated force one, is Union Patora for 5 again, but he has triple strike and that's the amazing auto. I love this one. So when he attacks, he gains 5k for each Son Goku and Vegeta in your drop area. So if you've done this, swung, milled 10, milled this or this, you just evolve straight on. Like, either one is fine. If you need to self-awaken, hope to see this one. If you just want to beat your opponent down, you've milled 10 cards, he's going to swing like a truck. And then the last card of the deck, which you didn't get to see sadly, is the secret. So this is one of the secrets from set 7. SS3, Scramble, Radius Vegeta Broly, yada yada yada. He has ultimate because secrets do. He's got Arrival, red green for 3 red and 2 green, which is fine because Vegito got the permanent to change the colours, so you don't need to worry about what energy you pay for it, because they'll all be red green anyway. He's got energy exhaust, so for if you end up charging him, it comes in rest. And then his first auto is when you play this card, choose 1 card in your life and place it in drop area, then deal 2 damage to your opponent. Okay, so you got to try and make sure you got at least 2 or 3 life left, and your opponent's on 2 to kill them. And then his other auto is when your opponent combos with a battle card with energy cost of 2 or less, choose up to 1 card in your opponent's combo area and place it in his drop area. So you get to eliminate their combo power. If they play a super combo, they still draw, but they lose the 10k power. And so on and so forth. Alright, so there you go, guys. So that's the updated. I'm pretty sure this is updated. Yeah, this is an updated version. Probably should have just had that start. So yeah, updated Vegito deck profile. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.